Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon Age Inquisition. We are in Haven and the Chantry, getting ready to go in this door we haven't been in yet, I don't believe.
There was no word for heaven or for earth or sea or sky.
Okay, anything here?
All that existed
Just what's on the other side of the
was
wall. Ooh, we got a dungeon. In here. A whole bunch of stuff over here. Oh, I hit my head. Ouch, that hurt. Ooh, we got a lot of stuff here. Okay. So we've got a shocking staff. I don't think I need that. We got something to read here. Founding of the Chantry. Cordelius Drake of Draken, Cordelius Draken, king of the city-state of Orlais, was a man of uncommon ambition. In the year 15 Ancient, the young king began construction of a great temple dedicated to the Maker, and declared that by its completion he would not only have unified the warring city-states of the south, he would have brought Andrastian belief to the world. In -3 Ancient, the temple was completed. There, in the heart, Draken knelt before the eternal flame of Andraste and was crowned ruler of the Empire of Orlais. His first act as emperor, to declare the Chantry as the established Andrastian religion of the empire. It took 3 years and several hundred voices before Olesia of Monteshimard was elected to lead the new Chantry. Upon her coronation as divine, she took the name Justina, in honor of the disciple who recorded Andraste's song. In that moment, the ancient era ended and the divine age began. Okay, we got something else to read over here. Chantry hierarchy. The divine is the titular head of the Chantry, although since the schism split the Imperial Chantry into its own faction, there are now, in fact, 2 divines at any one time. One divine, informally called the White Divine, is a woman housed in the Grand Cathedral in Val Royale. The other, known as the Black Divine, is a man housed in the Argent Spire in Menethos? Neither divine recognizes the existence of the other, and the informal names are considered sacrilegious. No matter the gender, a divine is addressed as Most Holy or Your Perfection. Beneath the rank of divine is the Grand Cleric. Each Grand Cleric presides over numerous chantries and represents the highest religious authority for the region. They travel to Val Royale when the College of Clerics convenes, but otherwise remain where they are assigned. All Grand Clerics are addressed as Your Grace. Beneath a Grand Cleric is the Mother, or in the Imperial Chantry, the Father. If a mother is in charge of a particular chantry, revered is appended to her title. These are the priests responsible for ministering to the spiritual well-being of their flock. A mother or revered mother is addressed as Your Reverence. Brothers and sisters from the rank and file of the Chantry and consist of 3 main groups: affirmed, initiate, and clerics. Affirmed are the lay brethren of the Chantry, those regular folk who have turned to the Chantry for succor. Often they are people who have led a difficult or irreligious life and have chosen to go into seclusion, or even orphans and similar unfortunates who were raised into Chantry life. The affirmed take care of the Chantry and are in turn afforded a life of quiet contemplation, no questions asked. Only those folk who take vows become initiates. These are men and women in training, whether in academic knowledge or the martial skills of a warrior. All initiates receive an academic education, although only those who seek to become Templars learn how to fight in addition. Clerics are the true academics of the Chantry, those men and women who have dedicated themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. They are often found in Chantry archives, sages presiding over libraries of books and arcane knowledge. The most senior of these clerics, placed in charge of such archives, are given the title Elder, although such a rank is still beneath that of Mother. All other brothers and sisters are addressed simply by noting their title before their name, such as Brother Genitivi. Okay. What else is down here? Any more doors? Oh, there is a... Okay. Can I get in this? I assume I picked the lock just now. I am assuming. Okay, another thing to read. The disciples of Andraste. The disciples of Andraste are unique in all of history. The cult preceded the Chantry and kept itself so hidden and isolated that it actually survived to modern day. The disciples made their home high in the Frostback Mountains in a village called Haven, which is now a sanctuary for pilgrims of the Chantry. It is understood that the disciples were descendants of the first followers of Andraste, who brought her ashes to Ferelden and built the temple to house it. Because they had pledged themselves to the keeping of the Temple of Sacred Ashes, the disciples of Andraste never left the Frostbacks. For 900 years, they kept strangers away, killing all who came close and were completely oblivious to the world that advanced beyond the boundaries of their home. Having developed separately from the traditions of the Andrastian Chantry, the disciples were led by revered fathers. However, little else is known about the original beliefs of the disciples, for they had turned from their noble heritage by the time they were discovered. Almost all scholars believe that the centuries-long isolation imposed upon the village led to the necessity for inbreeding. Yeah, I'm sure it did. This practice likely led to a greater influence of madness, which may explain why the cult was, at the time of its discovering in 930, worshipping the High Dragon. According to writings discovered in Haven, the disciples of Andraste showed reverence to the dragon, believing it to be the prophet reborn. They did. I remember that. That dragon was hyped to kill. The egg clutches and dragonlings of the dragon were afforded great honor for being Andraste's offspring and were cared for by the cult. The dragon never attacked the cult, being cunning enough to recognize how the arrangement benefited it. In 930 Dragon, the disciples were wiped out by the Herald Ferelden, who was on a quest to retrieve the sacred ashes of Andraste. Yeah, we did. We killed them all. We killed them all! Okay. What are you doing, Cleo? Okay, I was trying to forget where I was at. Andraste, Bride of the Maker. There was once a tiny fishing village on the waking sea that was set upon by the Treventer Imperium, which enslaved the villagers to be sold to the markets of Menarathus, leaving behind only the old and the infirm. One of the captives was the child Andraste. She was raised in slavery in a foreign land. She escaped, then made the long and treacherous journey back to her homeland alone. She rose from nothing to be the wife of an Alameria warlord. Each day she sang to the gods, asking them to help her people who remained slaves in Treventer. The false gods of the mountains and the winds did not answer her, but the true God did. The Maker spoke. He showed her all the works of his hands, the Fade, the world, and all the creatures therein. He showed her how men had forgotten him, lavishing devotion upon mute idols and demons, and how he had left them to their fate. But her voice had reached him, and so captivated him that he offered her a place at his side, that she might rule all of creation. But Andraste would not forsake her people. She begged the Maker to return, to save his children from the cruelty of the Imperium. Reluctantly, the Maker agreed to give man another chance. Andraste went back to her husband, Mapareth, and told him all that the Maker had revealed to her. Together, they rallied the Alameria and marched forth against the mage lords of the Imperium, and the Maker was with them. The Maker's sword was creation itself, fire and blood, phantom and earthquake. Everywhere they went, Andraste sang to the people of the Maker, and they heard her. The ranks of the Andraste's followers grew until they were a vast tide washing over the Imperium, and when Mapareth saw that the people loved Andraste and not him, a worm grew within his heart, gnawing upon it. At last the armies of Andraste and Mapareth stood before the very gates of Minarathus, but Andraste was not with them, for Merareth had schemed in secret to hand Andraste over to the Treventer. For this, the Archon would give Maparath all the lands to the south of the Waking Sea, and so before all the armies of the Alimaria and of Treventer, Andraste was tied to a stake and burned, while her earthly husband turned his armies aside and did nothing, for his heart had been devoured. But as he watched the pyre, the Archon softened. He took pity on Andraste and drew his sword, and granted her the mercy of a quick death. The Maker wept for his beloved, cursed Mavareth, cursed mankind for the betrayal, and turned once again from creation, taken only Andraste with him, and Our Lady still sits at his side, where she still urges him to take pity on his children. Yeah. The gods are nasty. What do we got here? We got a Dawn Lotus and Elfrit. Cool. More reading. The Black City. No traveler to the Fade can fail to spot the Black City. It is one of the few constants of that ever-changing place. No matter where one might be, the city is visible, always far off, for it seems that the only rule of geography in the Fade is that all points are equal distance from the Black City. The chant teaches that the Black City was once the seat of the Maker, from whence he ruled the Fade, left empty when men turned away from him. Dreamers do not go there, nor do spirits. Even the most powerful demons seem to avoid the place. It was golden and beautiful once, so the story goes, until a group of powerful magister lords from the Treventer Imperium devised a means of breaking in. When they did so, their presence defied the city, turning it black, which was perhaps the least of their worries. Yeah, because then they also became abominations, if I remember right. That's how they became abominations! Okay, what more do we have down here? Any more? Okay. We have a lever or a light. Why do we need a light? I don't know why we need to light things. Is it like an accomplishment if we light all the lights? We get like an achievement? Picking this lock too? Okay. What's in here? Oop! Got more loot. Get back here, girl. There we go. Okay, we're getting some herbs. Much needed herbs. Anything over here? That's how I came in. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? Do I get XP for opening these? Let me see. I should check. I don't think I do. No, I didn't see any XP. No, there's nothing in this one. Oh, I get in trouble for opening these? Oh, wait a minute. There's something here. Death. Canary trained only. Okay. Oh, that's that's their armor. That's the painting that goes on their skin. Okay. Misplaced notes. I'm assuming this is either for prisoners? Or monks. Notes written by one of the scholars responsible for restoring Haven. The notes have obviously come loose from a ledger of some sort. It took weeks scrubbing bloodstains from the stone. One or two things is true. Either stone is more porous than I thought, or Maker's beard. There must have been a lot of blood. How many people dead? How many people died? I'm so relieved I didn't have to deal with the altars of sacrifice the first arrivals found. Those were tossed off a cliff, I think, so now we just have to deal with the stains on the walls and floors. If this doesn't clean up in a day or two, I'm asking for some fresh plaster. Maybe we can cover them up. Still, it's not all bad. Haven is a beautiful place, and while working in the dungeons, we found scraps of paper with writing that looks like Brother Ferdinand Genitives. He was held here for weeks before the hero of Ferelden found him, and that's true. We did find him. Yep. So I think this was like these are cells for prisoners? Otherwise, why would they have locks on them, right? I don't think there was anything there, no. Okay, so no more dinging, so I think everything's been found here. Okay, cool. To the war room we go then. Don't hit your head. Don't hit your head. Alright. Sounds like there's a fight going on out there. I wonder if I should give... Okay, let me go ahead and give the recipes to... Where's she at? Is she over here?
Make her be with you.
Yes. Inspect... healing mixtures, yes. Okay. Here we go. Healing mixtures. So, craft... Uproot, Blood Lotus, and we're going to craft an item. You have crafted healing mixture, a potent healing mixture that can treat many wounded people, reward 1 power. Cool! So, so we did our first crafting. Alright. And we got 1 power for that. Right, let's go back inside. Let's go to the war room.
In my arms lies Italy. The apothecary would like to know why you need so much death root.
Let's see. This has got so many little things going on in the background all the time. It's hard to figure out what to do. Okay, operations. You now have access to missions. Mission operations take time and bring the Inquisition resources and rewards. Only 1 mission per advisor can be active at a time. Some missions have a preferred type, which results in less time required when undertaken by the associated advisor. Missions may also provide different rewards depending on which advisor completed them. Okay, so we have Orlais. And we have Ferelden. So is that what this stuff is?
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
Okay. So deal with relatives of the Trevan. Okay. Letter from an Inquisition diplomat. To Ambassador, dear lady, it is true. Distant relations of the House Trevelyan are claiming close friendship with the Herald of Andraste. A boast is one matter, but the boundaries of tact and decency appear to be invisible to these mountain banks. During a ball in the South Quarter, I witnessed a cousin 5 times removed from Lady Trevelyan threaten to have the Inquisition fight his rival. Wow. He quickly left the party after I made my connection with the Inquisition clear, but the problem stands. We must deal with the Herald's relatives, taking her name in vain. Yeah. Okay, so that is... There are ways to indicate our displeasure without tipping our hand. I am not saying we send assassins, but the rumor of assassins. The Inquisition isn't a name to throw around lightly. We should openly denounce these people. How about her? This sort of thing is inevitable. Your relations may become much more circumspect if we promise some future favors. Well, we do need to deal with our relatives. Does it cost anything? I don't have any perks, but I do have power. I thought I would have some perks. I think Josephina. Can I?
Let us begin.
Okay, deal with the relatives. Dear lady, the Herald of Andraste's relatives have become much more restrained when discussing the Inquisition, going so far as to avoid the subject entirely. Whatever future boon they may ask of us, their newfound modesty is most gratifying. Okay, so what did I get from that? Rewards received. Influence. I got 30 influence? Wow, okay. So that's one that we did. Hard in Hightown. Oh, Barrack's Revenge. What is this all about? Ruffles. I need a favor. Actually, let's call it a loan, since I'll pay it back. I got a letter from my editor in Kirkwall today. She tells me that Hard in Hightown 3rd, the repunching appeared in print from an Antiban printer a couple of weeks ago. I'll give you a moment to contemplate the horror that is that title. Repunching. I had my contacts in the Merchants Guild to look for the author a couple years back. The best they could find out after spending a couple hundred gold was that Hyrule, whatever, is a pen name. I could have told them that for free. You've got contacts with the Antiban print house. Maybe you can find out more than the guild. Barrack. Okay, so if this author has evaded the Merchants Guild, the Crows might be a better choice for investigating him. Not participating in this mission. Okay. I could ask a friend in Antivian City to look into the matter, I suppose. I think this is probably one for the Spy Master. Doesn't cost anything? No time? Did I have more power than 6? Oh no.
Let's see what we have.
So, my dear Liliana, your author friend is truly a mystery. Our search uncovered only a string of foreign accounts. The trail of coin led from Mantiva to Terventur to the Free Marches and Orlais. Someone hid their tracks well, but not well enough. Your writer is in Kirkwall, and remember, you owe me a favor. So I got Amulet of Power. Okay. So what more do I need? The Black Emporium. Where's the Black Emporium? Okay, there it is. That's completed. Address a nobleman's concerns. Does this mean we get money? Harold, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them, filthy savages tearing at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light, Lord of Ferelden. We can take advantage of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else to win Lord's favor. Ah, yes, Lord, a pharaoh even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. We could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees, not this. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't like his attitude. Your Inquisition says that for order against chaos, reason, and darkness. If you stand by this, come and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves and apostates among them. Yeah. I think we're going to go with just Josephine on this.
Let us begin.
So the Inquisition, do you notice that she's got a candle on her clipboard here and it never drips wax? So the Inquisition is a hollow prank, a jest to swindle the righteous. The tide of apostates and demons swells on my doorsteps as you do nothing. My death will be on your head and the heads of all the other charlatans of the Inquisition, and it will leave a stain so dark the Maker himself could not remove it. Oh, wow. So we got disdain from him. Wow, that was not a good one to do. Can I not accept it? He was not happy. He was not happy. Okay. The term of the Hightower. The Terran of Hightower. To whom it concerns, the Terran of Hightower wishes to convey our deepest sympathies on the death of Divine Justina V. The Most Holy was incomparable in her wisdom and dedication to peace, and we had high hopes that her conclave would succeed. We will hold a vigil in high ever in remembrance of Justina and cordially invite the Inquisition to attend. This is going to be 1 minute? Is that what that stands for? I know Turin, and I knew Justina. I can't attend, but I could write to him. We have a number of Ferelden officers. We could send a honor guard. Oh, that sounds like a good thing. We should send a diplomatic attaché and some of the Templars who knew the Divine. So it's not going to be Liliana. Whoever wishes to convey our deepest sympathies, we will hold a vigil in high ever remembrance of. I think it should be Josephina. I do think it should be diplomatic attaché and some Templars more than Ferelden officers or a high honor, but it would be an honor guard. Would that mean more than diplomats? I think an honor guard would be more than diplomats. Let's send him. Okay. So what does this mean? Okay, he'll be back in... So it was only a minute. Yeah, counting down. This counts down in real time. So this is where if you send somebody for a long time, then you can just go off and do other stuff, I suppose. I don't know. So that's in progress. Scout the Storm Coast. Scout the Heatherlands. Gather coin. Oh, what's that? Up until now, Inquisition forces had the benefits of the Chantry's deep coffers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. It would be a simple matter to collect secrets and sell them with nothing traceable back to the Inquisition. Trading in favors with merchants and the nobility is my specialty. It could earn us a great deal if we're careful. Yeah, let's send her. Let's do that.
Let us begin.
Okay, our efforts bore fruit. A portion of the profits will be passed to you. Use it wisely. So I received 101 gold. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's get this one. So, Commander Cullen, your honor guard was a welcome sight at the Divine Vigil. As a measure of thanks, I am sending Ferelden's arms and equipment for your troops. Oh, cool. We got a Ferelden Captain Longsword. Okay. I was told not to touch the Black Emporium. Rescue soldiers missing in Ferelden. Required power 8. Oh, I don't have enough power. Scout the... We've already done that. Completed secrets. This costs 4. Oh, is that what that is? Power. So this is why you have to accumulate power. Okay, so let's go back. We've done every... Should I go to the Black Emporium? I had heard not to go there for some reason. I might have to do some research on that. Okay, let's go back and let's go to Orlais now. See what's over here. Address the Chantry in Battle Royale. I do have to do that. I think that is next. That's what I was told I needed to do. Solus kept telling me that. So let's do this. Addressed. The remaining Chantry clerics have declared the Inquisition heretical. Attempts to gather allies against the breach have been rebuffed, and at this moment we could not set foot into the capital without being attacked by a mob or arrested. We must convince the Chantry to permit us entry into the city so we can show them the Herald of Andraste is not the monster they believe. Recommended levels 4 through 7. Well, I'm level 4. Should I level up more? I think I should level up more. Okay. I don't like being available quest by pressing J. Your active quest is locked on the screen. Okay. Josephine is ready to report in. Return to the war table fort. Leanna, we're ready to report in. Okay, we already got this sword, right? Shooting star. Yeah, we did. I wonder if she can use that. Where are we at? No, it's not anything. Oh, no, it is better. But is it two-handed or one-handed? It's one-handed. Good. Good, so we can get rid of that morning star. Because she still has her shield. Okay. Shocking staff. Bianca. I think we had some upgrades for him, didn't we? Amulet of Power. Gain an ability point when equipped. Oh, single use. Barrack only, really? Okay. So he just got an ability point. He should have. Because then it disappeared. But I thought there was something else we had. Upgrades. How do you add these upgrades? We have to go to the last requires a level 7. Okay. That's a level 6, which I'm not. We're only level 4s. I think we gotta be getting close. So okay. Now that I gave the herbs to, do you have anything more to say?
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Let's see here. The people, let's talk about the Chantry.
Can you tell me about the original Inquisition?
The original Inquisition was formed after the First Blight, well before the Chantry as we know it. The Inquisitors were hunters, zealots, who tracked and killed cultists and dangerous mages. As Andraste rose to power, the Inquisition came into her service. Instead of hunting those who would do harm, the Inquisitors spread the chant of light by force.
Yeah, this is what the Inquisitions do. That's what Inquisitors or whatever do. They spread whatever their beliefs by force.
It must be difficult to follow the chant of light knowing how it's spread.
Indeed. I have always believed that the Maker wished us to spread the chant of light by example, not violence. In any case, once the chant of light had spread far and wide, there was less need for zealots. The Inquisitors became the Seekers of Truth, and eventually the Templars.
Hmm.
This is a dark chapter of history for the Divine to revisit.
Do you know what impresses me most about the original Inquisition? They fought horrific battles, killed and died for their cause, and when it was time, they put their swords away. Perhaps the name was divine, Justinia's message. That when the Inquisition is needed, it will strike without mercy. But when its work is done, it will put its sword away.
But Cassandra wants to keep it going, or Liliana does. I can't remember which one said they wanted to keep going. Nope, we're done. Okay.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
All right. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we need to go. You need to go find, and it's out over here. Got to get out of the compound.
Let all repeat the chant of light. Only the word dispels the darkness upon us.
And I think,
And Mother Giselle will treat all demon clones as...
is this open now down here? It was closed before.
Been a while since I built one of these. Prayed to the maker that I'd never have to build another.
No, it won't let you. There's, yeah, it won't let me through there. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, let's go. I know there's a way out of this area.
Have to put the blighted thing up so it can pivot.
I know there's a way out of here. Run as fast as you can. Well, that's right. You have to go down here, duh. Okay, so it's off. Can I see it in the distance? I think this is how we get out of here. Yep. Okay, now we're actually out of here. Okay, we need to go this way. It's all ice, so... Okay, where are we at? Should be able to see it up in the distance. Alright, can we go up this way? I suppose I can't go anywhere. Can I get up there? No! No, it won't let me. I have to go around this. Of course, they won't let you do it the easy way around. Just like walk across. I don't think this is gonna, because this is all uphill. It's all mountains. Alright, some elf root. Alright, here's the trail. Where are you going to? Ooh, look at all the iron. Oh. What's this place?
I should look around.
Oh, it's pulsing, isn't it? Is it pulsing? Oh, it is. It's telling me to go behind me. Okay, or to the side of me. Yeah, I know. I'm just coming over here for this iron. That's on the other side. Okay. Alright, so there's something in here. Something in there I need to get into. Alright, come on. Can we open? Over here. Nope, over here. Come on. There it goes. So I returned the. Oh, I found the notes. Okay. Well then I know I'm on my way to Okay, but it's over. It must all be outside. Okay. Oops. Alright, so I need to go this way. No. Where am I trying to get to? This way. To find... Is it over here? Oh, okay. Ooh, look at all this stuff. Oh, you're on the other side. Okay. Like I said, I should do this off camera. Okay, there's the lake that I was... Oh, there's my... There it is. Oh, there's a ram. Alright, I saw you right there. Where you at? On the other side, okay. Yeah, I wonder if I can, kill rams. Alright, let's see here. We're going to... this way. There it is. This is for my... I'm looking for the wood stand. And... should be right here somewhere. I marked it. Where is it at? How far am I from it? Yeah, it's right there. It's right... I don't see it. Oh, there it is. So it doesn't always... Okay, so this is our logging stand. Cool! Alright, so now I can go back. And I believe that was the acquisitions person. And then I can also tell... That was the doctor. Apothecary. For the passing notes. I just gotta remember where he's at. Alright, so that will take care of these two quests. And then what else is left on here? I see you. I see you! Might as well get you while I'm here. Alright. And... this way? Yes, this way. Okay. Is there anyone here I can talk to?
We cannot stay here.
I think Cassandra's down here. She should be down here somewhere. I already looted that. There she is. Can we speak, Cassandra?
Ugh.
You need stronger dummies? uh, oh, I didn't
You're
mean
kind of a
that.
force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing?
I didn't want to romance her.
What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
It's too late to turn back.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you don't believe you're chosen. Does that mean you also don't believe in the Maker?
I can't really say.
I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
I've noticed with these people, you know, they're supposed to be warriors. Like she's welding these swords and everything, but they have the skinniest
It
arms.
occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure.